All right, today's Friday. They say they got the truck done. We're just waiting on them to tell us that they got the bill ready so we know how much to expect to pay. There's some other things that we got done. We'll just go over that once we get there. But Cinnamon's sitting in the chair right now. We're waiting for her to do her time in that thing. And we haven't told you, but we got her a massage chair. What was that, last year?
I think it was last September, actually. So it's been a year.
And then when did you get this injury the first time? Was it from a car accident? Or?
Yeah, it was in 2010.
Like, can you hold this? Yep. Hello?
Gary?
Yeah.
I can't really hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, did you guys have a price on that?
Yeah. It's 24,
24, 24, 37?
Correct.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and head on over.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye. That's funny.
That should not be that much.
Well, it is what it is. We'll find out once we get there. We'll get the breakdown. But so Cinnamon's had. Well, you fell in a parking lot, didn't you? And landed on your back one time.
Oh yeah,
That might have been your main cause.
That was in 2013. No, that was in like 2015. I slipped on black ice. I was in the parking lot.
It doesn't matter when you did it. It's just that she's been suffering a long time with this kind of injury. And when we got our new to us truck, the truck that we're in right now, there was something wrong with the driver's seat where it was like totally worn out. It needed new parts or whatever. And whenever I try to call Freightliners to replace like the pistons, the shocks, or whatever you call it, it would have to be ordered or whatever. And this would be over the road. So I never did. And her back got so bad one time that I thought, screw it, I'm just going to go buy a seat. So that's where we got one of our seats from, just because I just wanted to replace it now. Whenever Cinnamon's back would be doing bad, we'd have to drive like an hour away. What's that guy's specialty called?
He does applied kinesiology.
Yeah, so we would take her to that, and that's like an hour away. And then we started taking her to this place in Findlay, masseuse, about 3 times a week that would work on her back about an hour at a time. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, she has like a gym membership and they have massage chairs there. And I'd ask her to let me take her to the gym, and she wouldn't even want to go because it hurt so bad. And so I had enough. I'm like, that's it. We're just getting a massage chair. We're going to town right now. I was mad because she was suffering and she wouldn't let me help her. So this was my way of trying to fix the problem. And actually, I couldn't believe it, but she has not been back to the masseuse or that other guy since we've had this chair, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying this will fix your problems. I'm just saying this is what has been helping Cinnamon, but she spends so much time in this thing.
That's part of the reason why we come home.
Yeah, if you think that we come home a lot, yeah, we do. We have 2 jobs. We have trucking and we have YouTube. So we have to spend a lot of time editing YouTube videos, and right now our setup is at home. We make sure that Cinnamon gets time in the chair. You could say, well, why don't you just go to like a Petro that has one of these massage chairs and just pay for that? Well, actually, that's more expensive.
Yeah.
And
this is already paid for itself.
This thing is a little bit more intense. I mean, this one has like it raises up your legs, it massages your legs, it's moving right now. You can see it moving. They don't do this crap at the truck stop. This one's pretty intense, and
this one's called stretch, so it's also like pulling my legs down and.
Yeah, so there's like different options that you can do. But anyways, we keep track of how many times she uses this just to break down what we're getting out of it. Are we getting our money's worth out of it? And how many times a day do you use it when you're home? At a minimum.
A minimum, probably about 5.
What's a maximum?
I think there was one time I did it like 12, but I think it's because we were binge watching something and I just stayed in it. But I needed it because I actually was out at the garden.
Yeah. There's times where Cinnamon will fall asleep in this chair. And then if she's still sleeping in it, sometimes I'll start it back up for her anyways. But as soon as we get home from a trip, even though it's time for her to sleep, she goes immediately to the chair and then she'll go to bed.
Because I have 3 protruding discs.
Yeah.
And if my back is too tight, it pushes those discs against my nerves. And then it feels like someone's taking their fist and going like this, right? Like along my spine.
Yeah.
Like it's intense pain and stuff. So the trick is that I need to keep my muscles relaxed in my back. And so if I'm not getting out of the truck and walking, which walking will actually move your spine so it massages your back muscles. So if I'm not keeping my back loose like that and just driving or sitting up front while the truck is parked, then it gets really, tense and stuff, and that's when it starts acting up. So
yeah. So that's why I try to do most of the miles, so that way Cinnamon's not stuck in the driver's seat because it's hard on her back. And this is a way that we can still enjoy being out on the road, is doing something like this. It's a small price for us to pay to still do what we love. So after she's done with this thing, we're gonna go head out and pick up our truck and start looking for some loads.
yeah.
How much longer you got, Cinnamon?
I can be done because I gotta feed the cats and then we can head out.
Okay.
So.
All right. Does the sights need pushed in?
No.
The arm sides?
Oh, yeah.
Do they? Like that much, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be good for next time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I was trying to drag the driveway yesterday, trying to get some of the weeds, and totally got all of our vehicles dusty. I mean, if you look out there, you can really tell how bad those are if you see it. But look at the roof. Look how bad this is. Awful. This ain't gonna be perfect, but I just wanted to do something. Just gets on my nerves.
You just cooked up all that dust when you went forward and I went to go.
Look at the wheels, it's so bad. I should be doing this right before it rains, so that way every time we move vehicles, everything doesn't get all dusted up,
Yeah.
I had to move the truck because if I don't, I'll probably forget it's back there, because I know this driveway so well. I only need to look in one mirror. So if Cinnamon's inside the truck, I know it's safe to back up, but if I leave a vehicle right there, I'm afraid that I might back up into it by watching one mirror, since I know this so well and there shouldn't be anybody here. So all right, I think we're ready to head out now. Look how bad that car is. Here, look. Man, that's awful.
Oh.
At the Stoops here in Lima, Ohio, picking up our truck, and there's actually 2 bad wheel seals. They said the passenger side was starting to go bad, and so they went ahead and replaced that. And then the air dryer, I think that's what it's called, it takes some moisture out of the lines and whatnot from the air compressor, that needed replaced. And we got new front brake shoes, because the one side, is getting wet from the oil from the wheel seal leaking. So went ahead and got 2 new brake shoes, just so they're the same size both sides. Hopefully we're good to go. Cinnamon's inside right now paying for it. I'm going to go ahead and do a pre-trip and log in, and then we'll go ahead and take this thing home. It's nice. Oh, it's pretty hot in here. Kind of weird to see everything turned off like that. Usually this is always on and those are on. So they probably got this off. Yeah, yep, now she's on. It's gonna take a while for that guy to load up, and these are just firing up. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. They probably had this out today, but we might have to fill up the air. Yeah, just looks like they didn't have it out today. So they probably just fixed it last night and just did the paperwork today. I know when we talked to them on the phone that they said that it was done, they just had to finish the paperwork. So this noise is so annoying. So this still got a while to fire up. I don't need to set up the GPS as I know where I'm going. Too close to home to not know. It is kind of hot in here. Lights up there or not, I'm gonna probably turn this guy back on now. That's our inverter, so we have electricity. This thing's off. I think we pressed down 3 times. Yep. Let's see, then we just hit this. So now, if the battery goes below 12.5 right there, I don't know if you can see that, but if it goes below 12.5, then this will kick on now that I got that on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the refrigerator. See what the temperature, yeah, it's like 84 degrees. So we put tape on there so it stays whatever temp we set it at. Can't even see that right now. Yeah, I can't. I think that's 4. So we'll put it between 4 and 5. I think that's where we normally put it. So I'll pull this away, shut the doors. Currently 85 degrees inside the sleeper here. So, yeah. I have to adjust the dang chair because Cinnamon had that where she wanted it. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, that feels good. Air's still filling up. Whoop. Hopefully it holds the air well. So I feel like it should have a little bit of something, you know, in the tanks sitting from last night. I feel like, I don't know, we'll see when we get home, I guess, what the results are, you know. Do we have any air leaks? That would stink. What does Cinnamon have to say? Oh shoot, thank you. Totally forgot about that.
I'm gonna go get groceries
Awesome.
and stuff.
Yeah. Love you. Be careful.
Love you too. Don't forget, give me that thing. Okay, I gotta send this into our
Work?
carrier
Yeah.
so they know if they move the truck that's we were getting maintenance done.
Then,
So I'll just when I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Be careful.
Bye.
Guess it's just us now. So I still gotta log in. This is, I don't know, I think the truck's been here for like 3 days or something. It's kind of annoying that it's such a little fix, but it takes so long to get done. Now it's asking me a bunch of questions I need to fill out, or it's probably going to, because they moved it around. It's going to want to know if I want their driving time assigned to me, and I'm going to tell them heck no. It is warm. All the temperatures, everything seems to be going good here. 887,000 miles on the truck. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. All right. All right, let's check out their handiwork, see what we got. So this is what they replaced right here. This looks new too. From my understanding, you cannot replace the cartridges inside. It's all one unit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know, guys, if I'm wrong. If there's something out there that we can get that can change the filters in it so often. There's the new brake pads. Look how thick them dang pads are right there. I'm used to looking at car pads. Man, pretty wild. Still look good. Still got coolant. Still doing good. Still sounds like it's doing good, like it's running all right. These tires are wearing good still. I don't see anything in between there. These are wearing kind of wrong. Ever since we had the truck, these are kind of wearing wrong. I just wonder if I don't know what he's doing, but I just wonder if now that we got a third axle, if it'll help the tires wear correctly. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and put down the camera, finish my pre-trip, and then get the heck out of here. Can't get fuel because the fuel keys are at home. Yeah, not really eventful right now. Definitely not looking for a load yet because Cinnamon needs to change her sleep schedule. She changed it to mine since this truck was going to the shop. That scared me. I thought the wind was going to take this and throw it into the truck next to us, but we're not close enough. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing else wrong with this. I was thinking about getting the truck clean, taking it to the truck wash, but I just dragged the driveway a little bit, so it'll be just getting crap all over this truck as soon as we get home. Well, so far it looks good. Not seeing anything new as of right now, so hopefully that works out. This still seems like it's wearing okay, so I don't see any new problems. This side looks good too. Hopefully it stays that way for a while, dang it. These are still solid, so. Hey, thanks, buddy. All right, package came today. Pretty excited about that. We ordered it last week from 4 states. And it got here today, so let's open it up and I'll show you what it is and we'll hurry up and install it. I've been wanting this a while. The truck's been looking kind of naked without it, so pretty excited it's here. Check that out. Pretty excited about this. That thing is legit. That's awesome. This thing is pretty freaking sweet. I mean, this should be like a belt buckle. No, maybe not. But it looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's even metal. I thought it was going to be plastic. So this part, you know, it's got like maybe like a plastic piece in there, the little big clear coat cover, but this part feels like it's metal. So that's really cool. So I'm gonna throw this bad boy on there. Let's get this going. Oh yeah. Look at it. It's awesome. I really don't know what I'm doing. I guess we'll try that. I'm going to have to push something against it. This would probably be more ideal, 2 people or having this grill completely off and doing it that way. So I really don't want to take the grill off. So I'm going to try it this way. All right, I got 3 of these thingamajigs. I got to figure out how to reach in there and push these down on it without pushing that emblem back off, and I really don't think it's going to work, but we'll see what happens. What a freaking nightmare. I don't know why I say that. It was hard. We got her though. It's not perfect, but it's good. Probably factory good, you know what I mean? I don't know, check it out. Right there's one, and then there's the other one. I'm probably just gonna call that good enough because that was a pain in the butt. All right, let's check it out. This is pretty freaking cool. We got a little wiggle right there, so I think I'm going to fix that because that's too loose. But that is pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? So did we do good on our new upgrade or what? I don't know. I really like it a lot. Let us know in the comments down below. And what should we do next to the truck? You know, we might not do everything you guys suggest or that we ask questions about. We asked about a color change and 60% said no. So we're going to hold off on that for right now, but we're still considering it. Maybe in a year from now, we'll change the color of the cab sleeper, you know, but I really like that. It's pretty cool. I hate doing this. All right, this is what we're trying to do. See how that's loose right there? We're gonna try to get those so they're not so dang loose. So I'm working on it, dang it. Hang in there. All right, I think I might have did it. Got a little bit of wiggling around, but nothing like it was, and it's better in factory, so I'm pretty pleased. Looks good. Look at that. That's awesome. America. America. All right, so I broke down and ended up taking the grill off this thing, but dang it, it sits on there a lot better. There is slight play. I think what would be cool is if they would include like little rubber washers or something like that. Maybe it would help prevent play. I don't know, but nonetheless, this was a cheap ad. It was like under 50 bucks after shipping and tax. So pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I think it looks nice. It's better than the boring Freightliner black and chrome look. You know, it's something different. It stands out. It goes with the something different grill. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for hanging out again. Hopefully we get a load soon and we do some loads. You guys can ride along and help us go down the road. We'll see you next time.